Good evening and welcome to Russia UK. Right, on this video, what I'm going to be doing is for the next 2 days, exclusively working for Bolt only. And the reason for this is because I want to know what or if Bolt is worth working full time. And the reason is because I want to work exclusively is because if you are working for Bolt or a local base, it can be quite hard to judge how Bolt is doing. And on this channel, as you guys know, I want to know individually how a company is evolving. And for this reason, I want to work Bolt exclusive for the next 2 days. Right, and you might say, why 2 days? Because one day doesn't really reflect it. Not even 2 days actually reflect the actual worth of a company. But, let's do it over 2 days. It's Friday. I want to be doing my normal hours, which is about 8 hours. So if you look at the time now, say 3 o'clock, it's 3:11, but say 3 o'clock. I want to be working till about 11 o'clock tonight. Probably tomorrow, what I'll do is try and come a bit more earlier, so we do cover the whole, every hour as we can, apart from, after 12 midnight hours, which I don't do anymore. So that's what I'm going to be today doing for the next 2 days. Why am I doing it? For various reasons. The most common for you guys will be if Uber were to deactivate you, especially at the weekend, because that's the favorite days to deactivate you, so they just get you worried for the few days at least. And also for you to know, if you were to be deactivated by Uber, is Bolt worth it full time then? Because that's the only savior you got. So we'll try and answer them sort of questions for you. For this video, I want to see if it's the biggest criteria for all of us. Is the money actually worth working for Bolt full time? So here we go. Let's go online. Firstly, okay, auto confirm is disabled. You know what? I want to leave it disabled. I want to know where I'm going and all that. Is there any offers on today? Yeah, not really. So that's my earning, nothing today. My activity level is 11%, which is quite drastic. So that into real term, 1 in 10 jobs gets covered by me. Well, it's more than 1 in 10 really, because I would say 1 in 30 gets covered, because the other 20% come by, the radar they have with Uber, where you basically don't get a chance really. There's some people that's glued onto the screen, so whatever comes on, they take it. So basically that is probably, I'm doing 1 in every 30 jobs that Bolt sends to me, which is quite bad. It's not bad as in me accepting it, is bad as in the customer side of things, because they are left waiting, and that's purely down to because the actual money we're getting paid to do these jobs. So here we are. Where am I starting off from? So I'm starting off in Dorridge. There's Dorridge Station. I don't know if you could see it. Just on the outskirts of Solihull. Quite an affluent, high class, if you want to put it that way, sort of an area. So definitely not Bolt's area here, but let's see how it goes. And this is one of the things Bolt will have you, if you were to get jobs working exclusive for Bolt, you'll be thrown out of certain areas. I mean, we're not very far. We're only about, 5 miles from Solihull town, so we're not really far away from Bolt catchment area, if you want to put it that way as well, where Solihull could be more much more better. So if you are working for Bolt only, you probably want to move away from here, because there's not much coming out of here. But then again, even with Uber, there's not much coming out of here. So we'll wait here a few 15-20 minutes. We'll do an 8-hour shift, and we'll at the end see how much we have made. Okay guys, so I'll leave you for now, and let's see how it goes. Okay guys, let's bring you an update. Firstly, what time is this? 7:42. I've had a hour off, actually. Went home, had something to grab to eat. So I'm back out again. So if we started at 3 o'clock and say 6:30 now, so 3.5, say 4 hours I've been on. I'm working at £40 an hour, £40 so far, which is about £10 an hour. The activity score's gone up a bit, slightly, which was dismal, as you remember. Now, a couple of things I want to bring to your attention. Firstly, the schedule rides. Now, let me just show you where I am first. Let's get that down. Okay, so I'm in Great Bar here. Okay, so which is like north of Birmingham. Right, so let's look at what we got in store. Shall we got anything in store? Firstly, we got this one. Where is it? Highfield Road. So that's in Hall Green. You know, I'm not going to go there. And look at the price there as well. It's not the best of price. 3.5 miles. You know, this is for 8 o'clock. These things they do are absolutely, for me personally, waste of time, because they don't reflect where you are. There's nothing. Okay, let me show you another one, so I could show you what I'm on about. So this one here, new Halesowen Street. So that's going to be in, well, it's in Albury, going to Smethwick. You know, this is not good from where I am, and they want that for 9 o'clock as well, and they're going to pay you a massive £5.22. So that doesn't make sense. What else have we got here? Bedworth in Coventry. God, that's miles away. At 11:30, I think this is for. Yeah, it's for £5.15. You know, again, not for me. Sorry. Let's have another look at the last one. This might be it. Okay, well, I got a job here. Okay, how far is it? Yeah, let's accept that job. Let me see if I can show you. I don't think you could go back to the thing, can you? No. So that's what it is so far after 4 hours. Also, this is something they need to really fix. When they're giving follow-up jobs or raider jobs on Uber, obviously at that time, if you were to accept it, it's only dedicated to you. It doesn't go out to anyone else. What Bolt does is basically, it screams there's a follow-up job, or do you want to take this job on and everything. You accept it, and then it's not yours because someone beat you to it. So they need to fix that. It's a simple process anyway, but that would help. But let's see how it goes on. You know, we're still early on this, 4 hours in, £10 an hour. You never know. You know, we could turn this around, I think, hopefully. Okay, let me just show you something else, actually, while we're at it. So you've completed the job, confirmed the price. Now, you want to give this person a 3-star or 1-star, for instance. Okay, so you've done that, and what it's trying to say to you, if it's not them 3, which applies for me giving the 3-star there, I have to write a comment on there. Can you see? If I press, it's not going to let me do it. The only way around it is giving 4-star to that person, which you meant to give a 2-star, but because you're driving or you haven't got the time, whatever reason, you're having to now give 4-star just to get away from writing something, which can be quite dangerous. So that's something else I think Bolt need to look at. This is meant to be a an earning video. It's turning out to be what's wrong with Bolt's app video. Anyway, guys, let's see how much we've done today so far. I mean, what time is it? It's been an hour last time I spoke to you guys. We're on 50 quid, 16%. We're getting there. I'll chat to you guys. Okay, so we're coming up to 10 o'clock. A quick update for you. First incidents of the day. Right, just a quick background to it. Someone ordered a taxi. I was by Dudley Road Hospital, and anyone who doesn't know, really, there's some serious traffic. Well, I think there's about 4 ways in front of Dudley Road Hospital. It takes about 15-20 minutes to just get past. Horrendous. Anyway, I got this job from Cape Hill, probably about 1.5 miles away. Gone through the first set of traffic jams that was there. and I'll receive a message. Okay, here's the first message. Shall I cancel the trip? And I thought, you know what? There's another set of traffic lights. All these are temporary traffic lights, actually. Towards a new hospital. Now, so I replied, yes, just cancel it. I don't care. So they're saying thanks. Okay, so I'm in the second set of traffic light. I can't turn around or anything like that because it's just chock-a-block. Now, they replied back, can you cancel it, please? Because I will get charged. So I thought, you know what? I've spent 20 minutes now altogether trying to get to you. No, I'm not going to cancel it. So I've just said to them, look, it doesn't let me cancel. And also, obviously it's going to affect your cancellation rate. Right, so I'm not going to cancel it. Let them cancel it because they're going to get charged for it. And they should do. And it's only about £3 Bolt anyway. Let's move up to the next screen. The reason I've done it this way is because obviously I wanted to cut off the address and the person's name as well. So they replied back saying, can you reject it? Now, I don't even know what that actually means. Can I reject it? I mean, I suppose I could reject it when I first got the job, so I can't reject it now. So I said, I can't because I've accepted your trip. And they said, okay. Now, obviously they could track me and everything. They're saying, are you close? So, why play this clever game? I'm close to you. So, and it's getting me angry now as well at the same time. So I said, no, I'm not close. So they said, how long will it take? Now, one of the things you got to understand, if you want to avoid confrontation, if any level, forget about, taking this sort of trip on now, even though you're so close, because it doesn't end up happy. I could tell you that from, experience. How long will it take? So I said to them, look, just cancel it. I was close now, but I'm driving away from you. Let me just cancel that. Someone's calling. I was close, and now I'm driving away from you. When you, and let me just show you what I wrote. When driving away from you, when you said you're gonna cancel. So I said basically, look, I was close to you, but you said you're gonna cancel and everything. So, I'm not thinking. I'm not gonna cancel. So they went on to say, I asked first, my friend, and you said yes, which is a lie, really. So when I said to them, well, we always agree to what the customers want. You wanted cancel, and I said yes. So basically it is the truth. You wanted to cancel. I don't care. You cancel it. So they said, oh, well, I have to report this matter to Uber, Bolt, and saying thanks. So that's that's where it is with these. Does it matter? Does it bother you? Well, if it shouldn't bother you really, because one of the things you should also do is, before you clear the jobs and everything, take a screenshot like I've done here. Not a screenshot, a photo, whatever it is, just as a backup, because they're probably well reported to Bolt and make some other stuff up and all that sort of thing. So to, stand your position of what you said and everything, don't go into phone calls. Just take the matter on the text service. Okay, let's see where we are now, by the way. So nearly 10 o'clock. Well, I think I've told you that already. We're on 71 quid. The activity score's gone up 20%. Well, that's because I have to cancel one of them. The current rating is still the same. Probably got another couple of hours and I'll be off. Okay, let's see how that goes now. Okay guys, so I've come to the end of the shift. I've done my 8 hours and it hasn't been too bad. I think the biggest thing for me was just the one app, which was quite good actually, because there was no other Uber or whatever you got on interrupting you at all. So on that side of thing, it's not too bad. There's few things you realize once you work full-time with Bolt, and when you've been working with Uber itself, and I've said a few things earlier on. The other things are like, it doesn't really tell you when you're entitled to receive cancellation when you've waited a certain period of time, where Uber highlights saying, look, you're eligible for cancellation fee. That doesn't apply with Bolt here. You don't even know how many minutes you have to wait. I think it's 8 minutes or 6 minutes, whatever it is. So they could source something like that. When someone adds a follow-on trip, so if you're taking a guy from A to B and he got to B and then he goes, can you take me somewhere else? He updates you, but he doesn't update the driver to the new price more than the destination. So he does update the destination, but he doesn't update the price. So I think, something like that could work a bit better for them. Look, none of the apps are 100% perfect. Uber app, if I was to, really go deep into it, they need a lot of work on that app as well. So, but for Bolt, they could do things to really help themselves. So, end of the day, what have I done today? My 8 hours, that's my drum thingy. I've done £98, so nearly £100, 8 hours. What's that? £12.50 an hour. So it's not too bad. I'm sure, I know there'll be better days, but I'm happy with it. That doesn't really matter to me too much. The activity score 24%, so I've more or less doubled that over the period. The current rating hasn't moved too much. Well, it hasn't moved at all really. So that's the end of today. So if you're working for Bolt full time with 8 hours, you're looking around £12.50, which is reasonable, I suppose. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Good morning and welcome to Rideshare UK. So this is part 2 of the second day me working exclusively for Bolt. It's coming up to 9 o'clock, so my normal 8 hours, 9 till 5. It's 9 till 6 really, because I'll have 1 hour break. Let's see if I could do without it, but you never know. Let's start and let's see what today holds really. So let's start this app going. Go online. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll keep you informed. Good evening. Okay folks, so this is it. My 2 days of working for full time with Bolt has ended today. A bit of a mix really, because I did try and start out early. I went home, I got occupied with the builders and all sorts of things, so I haven't been able to put my full 8 hours like I promised yesterday. But nevertheless, I've got 7 hours done, so we'll work on the 7 hour basis. And I'll tell you a bit more things I've encountered as well with working for Bolt. So anyway, the results is, okay, so how much did I earn today? There it is, £126 for 7 hours. So it's working around £18 an hour. So that's not bad at all really, if you think about it. I don't think it's been the busiest of the weekends going, so for today, £18 an hour. I know it doesn't look much on the figure 126, but I have only worked 7 hours. I meant to work 8 hours. So if we combine yesterday's earning and today's earning and then divide it by the amount of hours, which is 15 hours in total, that gives an average Bolt earning of £15 an hour. Now, I don't know if you're comfortable with that or not. I'm quite surprised actually. I don't think I would have been on £15 an hour just working solely for Bolt. So Bolt has come in some ways really, so you can really earn full-time working for Bolt exclusively. So if anything did go wrong with Uber, something, I wouldn't be too afraid of it at all to just jump on the Bolt wagon. So that's not too bad. A few things, again, I've mentioned this over the last few videos as well. There's certain things on this app that still annoys me. Firstly, for instance, it doesn't give you a clear indication what area you actually can work in. So if you drop someone on the outskirt and you don't know if Bolt operates there or not, So I had a message that came on, then I pressed clear or something and just went back to normal. But I wasn't sure if I could actually work in that area. What Uber does, which is quite clear really, it doesn't let you go and rank when you are in a specific area they don't want you to operate in. You are not able to actually go and rank. Something like that with Bolt will clarify that position clearly. Uber hasn't got it completely right either, because I mean, I do get a back call once a month or so, where a driver rings me up and goes, "Oh, you know what? Uber's banned me, and this and that and all that. What can I do?" And I normally start by saying, "Where are you?" And they go, "Oh, well, I'm in Southampton or something." They don't make it clear. Obviously, you can't work in Southampton if you got a Birmingham, Wolverhampton, whatever a badge you got. But it says them to contact customer service and all that sort of thing. Very, very muddled up, cause confusion and anxiety for some drivers, because they think they've just been blocked off completely by Uber. So Bolt app could do that. The other encounter I've also found was there was a drop I was doing, but the guy wanted to carry on to another drop, so he added a stop. The price appeared on his app as an updated. On my app, on the Bolt app, that location was also updated, but not what I'm getting paid. So that could be altered or whatever you want to call it. And the other thing that really fascinated me today was I've had, and this was just purely today, I had two customers coming into my car, and obviously I do like to have a chat and all that sort of thing. And what surprised me was both of them were saying the reason they don't use Uber is because drivers are not paid much as Bolt drivers are on the commission side of things. Obviously, I didn't want to argue that, but I mean, if you're also an eBay seller, you'll also find this as well, which is quite interesting. A lot of people buy from eBay, don't actually want to buy from Amazon, purely on the ethics side of things, how Amazon is portrayed to them and everything. And the same things are applying here as well, where you got people who actually use Bolt rather than Uber because of the whatever they've seen on the news or whatever, ethically they think it's not morally right or whatever it is. And I found that quite interesting. That's really interesting. So anyway, on an average £15 an hour with no stress, no nothing, one app, something, it's worth a try really. Anyway guys, I'll speak to you soon. Good night now and safe driving.